Welcome to another video from explainingcomputers.com. Do you ever have one of those days or one of those weeks where the whole world seems to be on top of you, you've got too much to do, and everything keeps going wrong? Well, that's the situation I'm in right now. I hope that you aren't. For me, the real issue is I'm trying to get a book finished off, doing all the post-production on it right now so it can be out by the end of this month, end of September 2017. I can't quite believe that. And I'm just about managing to fit in finding a couple of days or a day every week to make a video for you lot, which you seem to keep watching. That's very nice. Thanks for that. We talked about quantum computing the other week. Very exciting. Anyway, today I was supposed to be shooting a video, today and tomorrow, a video about putting a robot together. But last night, the internet disappeared. Okay, it only disappeared for me, because if it had disappeared for all of us, it would have been on the news, and it wasn't. But certainly my internet router or router, however you want to pronounce it, stopped working. All the little lights come on absolutely fine. It tells me it's absolutely great, no problems at all. I can turn it off, turn it on again many times, it tells me there isn't an issue. But all of my wireless devices, tablets, things like that, they all say out of range. It isn't, it's sitting there with its little light saying I'm fine. And the computer that it's connected to via wired Ethernet connection can't identify a network. I can't get into the control panel on the router to have a look and run a diagnostic because they can't see it in the first place. So I've had to accept that my router is dead. It is an ex-router. It is going to go to that silicon heaven in the sky where all old routers eventually end up. So this morning what I've done is gone out and bought this thing. This is a Netgear AC750 Wi-Fi ADSL connected to the internet thing. And so in this video, we're going to take a look inside this box. I might make some wry observations on the world and technology and stuff like that. And to make sure we can get inside this box, I've got available Mr. Scissors. So here is my new router. And you might be thinking, is this the optimum router I could have purchased? And the answer is probably no. This is what I could find in a local store this morning to get me back online. This is an amazing, I hope, magical device. That said, it is a Netgear product. I have a lot of faith in Netgear stuff. My old router came from Netgear. Let's just show you my old router. This is a thing that has failed. You might see it's got slightly yellowed on the top there. It's got the little thing on the back and it's got all the nice connected things. I like this router. I must have had it, I don't think it's 10 years, but it's that sort of length of time. I've only ever had one router with wireless on it, and it was this one, so I'm rather sad to see it go. But it doesn't work. It has got to disappear off now and make way for the new router. I just realised I've also got to show you, just in case you're into this stuff, here's my first ever broadband connection device. This connected via a USB and obviously to the phone socket. This I think gave you the 512 kilobit connection, might have given you a 1 megabit at some point, but it was okay to connect by USB 2. Can you imagine doing that these days? Of course not. We're bound to connect wired connections by Ethernet. So let's get inside the new box, and Mr. Scissors is raring to go. I'm not quite sure he's really needed, but we'll use him just to get into the corner of the stuff. Get in there. Oh, he's so raring to go and he hasn't got it right yet. Go on there. Oh, that's it. That's it. He's got us in, and we'll now just rip and pull it apart. There we are. Rustle and all that lot over there. And how do we now get in? Does it lift up? I don't know. I can't get in. Oh, it's a lifting at the front here, isn't it? There we are. Should have noticed that. And there we are. Let's. We've got a little bit of paper. We've got a quick start guide. My big issue is going to be making this work with my current setup for ADSL connection. It's slightly unusual, but there's the thing itself. In the box, we've got a power supply with an actually connected plug. That's nice to see, and some cables so I can use the old ones. And here's the thing itself in its little bag. Shall we let Mr. Scissors play again? Why not? It's a rather strange day today. But there we are. Let him in. And they keep getting bigger, don't they? It's nice. I'll take that stuff off when it works, of course. Things presumably... Oh, look, it's got little ears. A bit like rabbits, these things, aren't they, these days? But anyway, there it is. It's got the connections I need on the back. I need me 4 Ethernet ports. It is gigabit Ethernet. So I think that's going to work out quite well. That is my exciting new router. This morning I went and bought my new router in a physical store. And the woman who sold it to me, she said, "Isn't it amazing? Not that many years ago, you wouldn't have been worrying about getting back online because no one was online." And she said, "We all went outside a lot more. We read books. We talked to people. We were happier," she said. Now, that can't have been entirely true because back then you couldn't watch an explaining computers video or any other YouTube video, so we couldn't have been entirely happy, could we? Anyway, more seriously, the point she was making, this technology we rely on, is incredibly new. You know, back in around 2000 was when we first had broadband, digital subscriber line technology, fast internet connectivity. Before 2000, we relied on dial-up modems to get online, and most people didn't get online. And those dial-up modems gave us, I think it was, 14.4 or 28.8 kilobits per second connection speed. Then we got up to about 33 and 56 if you were really lucky. Wi-Fi is new. You know, the wireless networking standard that was first ratified by the 802.11 committee of the IEEE was only ratified in 1997. And they only called it Wi-Fi when they created 802.11b, a slightly faster version, in 1999. And yet now it's just part of our lives. It's sort of over there and over there. It's everywhere. We've got Wi-Fi. We rely on this technology. And I think it's sometimes worth just reflecting on that. And today, when I've gone to this point of going, the internet's disappeared, your router's gone, and now I've got it back again, it makes you realise we rely on so much technology that does extraordinary stuff. You know, I can shoot a video, I can do it now, straight down the camera to you, and edit it on a computer, upload it through my new router and all sorts of other gateways and routes on the internet to get to YouTube, and you can then have it streamed back to you through, again, thousands, probably tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of devices and gateways and network routers to make it all happen. And it all just works. And it's extraordinary when you think about what's going on to make this work, when we just couldn't do anything like this not that many years ago. And of course, it also makes you think what level of technology we'll be relying on in 10 years' time, in 20 years' time, in things like that. Will I be able to just think of something in my head and send it to you directly via a brain-to-brain connection? Who knows? Anyway, that's it for this video. Next week I will get to this exciting box and take it apart and build the robot which is waiting to be built inside. But now that's it for this time. If you enjoyed what you've seen here, please press that like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And I hope to talk to you again very soon.